Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in a long time. That's because I've been working on this whole heap. This is a 1965 Chevy truck I got probably 2 years ago. So I decided to tear the entire suspension out, took out everything. As you can see, that's both the lower control arms, then the uppers are there, spindles, hubs, brakes, and I already painted some of the drums and the back plates in there. So I went and bought POR 15. It wasn't that cheap, I gotta say, but it's definitely worth it. So I pressure washed and prepped this whole surface, and it's a little bit dusty, but it's really nice. I just brushed it on. I used two of those little cans that I showed you. One covered the entire area, just roughly, and then the second one finished it off, made it smoother and shiny and really nice. So even underneath, I went all out underneath. I'm not sure if you can see, but now I want to do power steering. So I went into the forums, and I'm sure you're familiar with the 67-72 Chevy forum. And in there, if you've ever looked at power steering adapter or power steering, how to add power steering to your Chevy truck, Captain Fab has probably popped up. So if you haven't, just look him up. He makes these sweet adapters for the power steering gearbox, and I just got done drilling the holes for it. He provides a template. He makes it really simple. It's a template similar to this one, except I cut it out because I wanted to put it in here. So I put it in here, and I cut out, so this existing hole, I cut it out, and the proposed one, I cut out a small piece, and I'll tell you why right now. So that's the existing and that's the proposed. So what I did, I lined up the existing hole there and the existing hole here. I lined them up, and then in there, in the very center, I punched the holes there with just with a punch. Got it in there, smacked it with a hammer a couple times. So I got that first hole, I got that second hole right there, and then what I did is I put the plate here. I made sure the punch, now it's a hole, but I made sure that the punch aligned here and the punch aligned here, which is somewhere there. I don't know where it's at, right there. And then I made the punch for that upper hole and the lower hole. Then once I had all of them punched, I drilled them out. So it's let me see. So I drilled this one, drilled this one, I drilled this one, which is really close to the other one, and I just finished this one. Let's see. So now that the plate's good, you put the bolts through it that he provides. He provides 4. I just have 3 just for now. Let me just put a couple of them right now. Put 1 and put 2. So as you see, that's where it's going to end up. I need to buy the gearbox, and I'll make another video on how to adapt all this. It's in his instructions, in case you don't want to wait for the video. He has instructions on it, but he doesn't, it's not required, but he, I guess, recommends welding this plate onto the frame. So I just went and scratched around the edges of this. So that's what the scratches are. Yeah, you can't tell, but there's some scratches. This is where I'm gonna grind off the paint. That way it gets to the bare metal, and then I'll put the plate on. I'll put some nuts on it. That way it doesn't move, and I'll weld it on. And that's sort of halfway into the adding power steering to your old C10. This is the 1965. So more videos coming soon.